A nice big hello.
Hello.
Okay, so you guys can be heard, I can be heard. It is Friday night. It is time once again for the revenge of the Ripper. And welcome here on Extreme Improv's YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Extreme Improv. If you could be so kind as to slash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely fantastic. This is our long-form social deduction game, where one of the performers you are seeing on screen will soon find out that they are, in actual fact, a Ripper. And unless everyone else can figure out who they are and stop them, they will no doubt take out and kill everyone. Now, currently, no one knows that they are the Ripper, because it hasn't been decided yet. It will be decided soon with a roll of a dice. I will then communicate with everyone, and I will remind all of our suspects tonight to make sure you are just communicating with just me, unless you need to say something to everyone. But you should just be communicating with me, and I am Jack Wolfenstein, I should say. So with that, do make sure you're communicating with just me. And throughout the show, each of our suspects starts off with 10 whole pounds, and that is their protection money. They will be able to protect themselves in various ways should a Ripper try to kill them. They can also steal the money from each other, and all of this will happen in scenes that we call the night phase. During the day, they will ask each other questions as they try to figure out, through their social deduction skills, who is the Ripper hidden among them. So with this, let's meet all of our suspects. Starting with Spider-Man Noir, would you like to introduce yourself to the people?
Yes, I'm Spider-Man Noir. I've been traversing the multiverse, hunting the Ripper, and it's brought me here.
Okay, fantastic. Next up, we are going to meet Rob Berry. Rob Berry, would you please introduce yourself to the people?
Hello, I am Rob Berry, Master Thief Extraordinaire. I never get caught unless I want to be.
Okay. Now we are going to meet Dean Fartin. Dean Fartin, please introduce yourself to the people.
Hey everybody, I'm Dean. How you doing? It's really good. Sorry, I'm nice looking forward.
Okay, next up we're going to meet Raul Julio. Raul, please.
Hello, it's me, Raul Julio. Hey,
Oh, Julio.
I'm here, I'm visiting, I'm having a good time. It's nice.
Okay, thank you very much there, Raul. Next up, we need to meet Pepe.
Hello, I
I'm really, really jealous of Raoul's mustache. I want a mustache. I'm going to go out with Russian roulette.
Okay, okay. Next up, we must meet, of course, Jacqueline Santana.
Hello, everybody. I just want you to know that I work both sides, depending on who pays the most.
Whoa, okay. Buffy. Buffy Bitcoin.
Hello, everybody. So yeah, I'm Buffy Bitcoin, but you know, my dad, he like owns the whole city and everything like that. So yeah. That's all I
Okay.
have to really say about that.
Okay, thank you very much there, Buffy. Scarlett, introduce yourself to the people.
Hello, I'm Scarlett. I'm a circus act. I work in a local circus. Been everywhere, really. I also make hats.
Okay, and thank you very much there, Scarlett. Now we must meet School.
So, I am your school, who's been telling you to brush your teeth every day and cut your nails. I'm the Gen X school teacher, and I'm here to teach the Ripper a lesson.
Okay, fantastic. Is there anyone I've skipped over? So fantastic. So audience, these are our suspects. At the moment, none of them are currently the Ripper, but they are about to find this out because there is going to be a 1 minute getting to know each other scene. A 1 minute getting to know each other scene. During this time, I will roll the dice and then let one person know, unseen to your eyes, audience, just for their eyes, that they are the Ripper. So do keep a close eye on everyone because someone is about to receive this news in full sight of everyone else. So pay attention to everyone's body language, watch the direction of their eyes. And so with this, there is now 1 minute on the clock. Get to know each other, get to know yourselves, guys.
You know, I find it funny that most of you are like, what, thieves or something like that?
I'm not a thief. I'm a simple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's time to be. Your mustache is lacking a little bit of flair.
Take you out if I get the chance.
You ain't wrong.
Not really thievery, more like relocating assets.
right. Well, you know, that means
That's
it's
how I
just
like it.
poor because poor people call themselves thievery, while rich people consider it more like capitalism or, you know, like business work. So it's comical, I guess.
I steal from the rich and give to myself.
I'm having fun. This is fun. I'm
It
talking
is
me.
a lot of fun.
I don't know what you're saying, but you look like you're having a good time.
And that is the end of our 1 minute getting to know each other phase. So, audience, how good a detective are you? Suspects, did you see anyone there that you were suspicious of? Someone has just received the news that they are the Ripper. Now, audience, as you will see down at the bottom of the screen, where you'll see the headlines, if you keep an eye on them throughout the show, at the moment it says ask the suspects questions. So soon enough, we will find out what's happening, if there are any murders to take place, and you will be able to then ask the suspects any questions. Now, in a moment, we are going to go on to what is known as the night phase. And during this, each of our suspects will have the opportunity to let me know their intentions. If they are the Ripper, they have one of two choices. Either they can choose a victim, or they can choose someone they wish to steal from. And in which case, they write steal, the name of the person they wish to steal from, and a number from 1 to 10. If they are not the victim, they have three choices. Either they can steal from someone else, they can try to protect themselves by spending their protection money by writing protect me and a number from 1 to 10, or they can do nothing and hope for the best, hope that the Ripper doesn't come looking for them this evening. With this, you have now got your instructions. 1 minute on the clock. Let me know your intentions. Let me know your intentions. What you want to do. Once again, you can either steal or kill if you are the Ripper. Choose a victim or steal from someone. Or if you are not the Ripper, you can steal, protect yourself, or do nothing and hope for the best. So, with this, 25 seconds of this minute have gone. Does anyone look a little bit dodgy to you, audience? Does anyone look a little bit dodgy to you? So remember, you can ask questions to any of our suspects, audience. So do make sure they come through. And with this, just a few seconds left. Let me know your intentions. Let me know your intentions. Let's see what we've got going on here.
Are we talking? What are we doing?
Okay, 1 second. Okay, that is time. That is time. That is time. So I've got a roll here. 2 people I need to roll on. Ooh. That person's quite unlucky, I'll be honest. But I just need to check on the other one. So with this, let's roll again. Ooh, unlucky all round. First of all, it bothers me to say this in this modern age of 1888 or 98, I forget what year. Right, it really bothers me to say that here in the great city of London we have a thief. We have a thief among us. Scarlet, you are a thief. So it means for the remainder of this day, Scarlet, every time you communicate, you will only be allowed to speak in questions. Do you understand?
You understand.
I think I do. With this, though, I have some bad news to share. I wish thievery was just the absolute end of what we've got here, but I must now share. Raoul, you are dead. Raoul. Yes, Raoul, you are dead. Someone has killed you in the night. It would seem we have a Ripper among us. But fortunately, using my psychic ability, we can still communicate with you. So I will just very quickly ask you, did you get a sense of who it was that tried to kill you? Did you see who it was?
I don't know. I dancing and, somebody tapped me on the shoulder. As soon as I turn around, I didn't see nothing. I see you. My goodness. I'm so young. I'm so young.
Oh my god, the psychic connection is quite fuzzy, I will just say. It's coming through quite scratchy, but I think we can just...
Spider senses are tingling.
Yeah, my spidey senses are tingling as well. So with this, we absolutely have a Ripper among us, guys. This is very frightening times. So with this, what we will now do is we will go around and everyone will get the opportunity to ask one other person one question. So with this, audience, as you will see, you can ask the suspects questions. So, Spider-Man Noir, who is your question for?
My question is for Pepe. Why did you kill Raoul?
I knew it. You know what? Why do you assume it's me? That is not very nice.
Okay.
That's correct. I've been framed.
Okay, so that is not Raoul's, Pepe's response. Rob Berry, who's your question for, please?
My question is for Scarlet. Are you a clown, or what do you do in the circus?
Do you know what a costume designer is?
Okay. Yes, because you mentioned the hat thing. That makes sense.
There we go. Dean Fartin, who is your question for, please?
I'm gonna ask, I think, Pepe? Sorry.
Oi!
Pepe, what were you doing last night?
I was in my house. I was combing my mustache and generally looking after myself, and then I went to bed. Not drinking.
You should have come over for a drink.
Maybe tonight.
Okay. So, with this, Raul from Beyond the Grave, who's your question for?
Oh my goodness. Listen, I'm gonna keep the line of questioning going towards the Pepe. Pepe till tomorrow. I get it. Listen, is this your house behind you?
This is my dwelling. That is my my home. Yes, not in London.
Not bad. That's good.
Okay, Scarlett, do you have a question for someone, please?
Rob, why'd you hide your face?
Well, because I don't want my identity to be known. I'm a master thief, and if they know what I look like, they might be able to catch me.
Okay. Who's your question for, Buffy?
I'm gonna go ahead and pick Rob. Is there a chance that you might have... Okay, so if a robbery goes wrong, what is your solution?
Well, it depends on what you define as going wrong. I make the best of every situation I'm in, and no robbery really goes wrong when it's in my hands.
That doesn't answer the question. The question is what if it goes wrong, not that it never goes wrong, but what if?
I improvise.
Interesting.
Okay. Jacqueline, who is your question for, please?
My question is for school teacher. I'd like to know what she did after school today and how many papers she had to grade.
Well, thank you for asking me that question, Jacqueline. I graded your paper and everyone's paper over here, and I'm gonna tell you, you guys did not score well. Definitely did not score well. Like, I corrected 12 papers and all of you guys are getting an F this time.
Okay. School teacher, who is your question for?
Well, my question is for Jacqueline. Jacqueline, I was going through your paper, and in your paper you've written that you read a lot of books. But I see that in your background you have a lot of books, but I don't see any references of your books in the paper. Why is that?
Well, I believe in getting to the point and not cluttering the paper with a lot of extraneous details.
Okay, and
It's an
Pepe.
F.
Yeah, Pepe, who is your question for?
My question is for Jacqueline Santana.
Yes.
In all those books behind you, do you have any of the Sherlock Holmes books?
I do, in fact.
Interesting.
I have a Sherlock Holmes anthology.
Okay. So with this, everyone has asked a question. We'll see audience continue to ask questions throughout the show. We will see what you have asked. My question is, Dean. So Blondie Einstein on YouTube. Hello, Blondie Einstein says, my question is. No, sorry, I can't read this right. My question is: Dean farting?
It's not always
I don't
me.
wear a mask.
It's not always me. And that doesn't make me a murderer.
Okay, fair enough. So, let's see what else. Jacqueline, who do you suspect?
Well, right now, Spider-Man is looking very guilty.
Okay. And Pepe, why did you do it?
Every week, every time I'm here, people think I'm the murderer. It's not fair.
Okay, so with this, there will now be 2 minutes of open discussion, after which we will put things to the vote. 2 minutes of open discussion. Begin.
Okay, so, who killed me?
I didn't kill you.
Were you trying to remove the better moustache, Pepe? Is that what this is about?
I think it was a robbery that went wrong. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Probably.
I'm wondering if Dean Farton has drunk a little bit too much. Maybe he doesn't know where he's been lately.
I think he needs a new change of pants. You know.
I know exactly where I am, and I never black out.
Yeah, maybe he want us to think he drunk, but he not drunk. Think about it.
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk.
Nah.
That's what every drunk person says.
Right.
Apple juice.
Wait.
So, Dean, do you need a new change of trousers or anything like that? Because you've been pooting and everything, and it's just like, how do you know that it's just poot and not anything else?
I'm not wearing any pants.
Oh, you should check your seat.
Really? I got a question for the school teacher. Why you look at your name? What is your name?
That's your name.
That's your name, school teacher.
School is my and teacher is my profession. So, like people call professors, I'm a school teacher.
Interesting.
That's so
But Dean, I know this habit of yours from childhood that you've been farting a lot in the hallways, and that's why we have a board over here that
Not
says
me.
no farting in the hallway. But I thought when you become an adult, you'll start wearing diapers. Why haven't you stopped?
I lost them. I lost all the diapers.
I think Dean and Spider-Man are working together because there seems to be a lot of emphasis on Dean's lower
Okay,
extremity.
and that is the end of this period of open discussion. This is the end of this period of open discussion. And now with this, there will be one final interaction, and then we will put things to the vote. So with a roll of the dice, at first I see that we have got number 1, Jacqueline. And rolling again, we have got number 8, which is the ghost of Raoul. But to add in one final person, we will have number 6, which is Spider-Man. So Jacqueline, Spider-Man, and Raoul, you will have the last opportunity before we put things to the vote to work out who you think the Ripper is. So here we see Spider-Man. We will add in Jacqueline and add in Raoul. 1 minute. Begin.
Hey. Okay. So how's everybody doing? We doing good? I mean, I'm dead, but like, how you alive?
Well, I'm in this universe because I'm looking for the killer of Peter Parker, this Ripper fella, or woman.
The school teacher seems awfully dodgy to me, doesn't she?
Right, but you see my little dodgy, to me too, like you got the shade, you cover your eyes, both of you got your eyes covered, we can see. I don't know. The eye is the window to the soul. I can say, hey, put it back on, put it back on.
What can I say? It's there's so much light here that I need the glasses,
Okay, well, I see what he needed.
I need to protect my identity.
Oh my goodness. Jordan.
Yeah, you.
Okay, and that is time. That is time. And everyone, we will come back. So, with this, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think the Ripper is? So, as we know, Raul Julio is dead. Everyone else is still alive. Who do you think is the Ripper? Put your votes into the comments section now, and then we will figure out who you think the Ripper is. So, with this, we will go around everyone, and everyone will get the opportunity to vote. So, with this, and then audience, we will add in your votes at the end, and they will be equal to the overall vote of everyone else. So, with this, Spider-Man Noir, who do you think the Ripper is, please?
I'm gonna vote for the farting Dean.
The farting Dean, okay. Rob Berry, who do you think the Ripper is, please?
I have a sneaking suspicion it might be Buffy Bitcoin.
Okay, that is a vote for Buffy. Dean, who do you think it is, please?
I would say it's probably Buffy.
That is another vote for Buffy. Okay, next up, Jacqueline, who do you suspect?
Well, after referencing my Sherlock Holmes manual, I do believe that all guilt points to the school teacher.
That is a vote for the school teacher. Buffy, who is your vote for?
Honestly, I was going to vote for the school teacher originally, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch my vote to Mr. Robberry, with his whole I don't have messed up robberies or anything like that. So yes.
Okay, Scarlet.
Can I vote for? Oh Jesus! Can I vote for Rob?
Yes, you can. Raoul, you are dead, so you cannot vote unless there is a tie-break situation. Pepe, who do you vote for?
I think it is Dean Barton.
Okay. And school teacher, who do you think it is, please?
Well, morally speaking, I don't like robberies, so I'm gonna call out robbery.
Okay, so everyone has voted. We will now come to the audience. So audience, as always, get your votes in very quickly so we don't miss them. And just as things will see, as you will see from the right-hand side of the screen, audience, you will see the name of all of our suspects. You will see that Raoul is dead and highlighted with red. But other than that, you'll see how many votes everyone has got. Buffy and Dean both have got 2 votes. Rob Berry has 3. So let's go through the votes, and there's a lot of votes coming in, so help me count, guys. We've got 1 for Pepe, 2 for Pepe, 1 for Jacqueline, 1 for Scarlet, 1 for Rob, 3 for Pepe. Pepe is his grandmother's wig-wearing Ripper. That's 4 for Pepe, 5 for Pepe, 2 for Jacqueline, I believe 2 for Scarlet now, 2 for Rob, 3 for Rob, and that's 3 for Scarlet. But with that, Pepe, you have got the most votes. But that is your first vote there. So we will say, Rob, you have the most votes against you. You have been marked for death. So we will now put you to an execution. Can I have a volunteer to execute? Buffy, you came in there lightning quick.
Yes.
So Buffy, you will have the opportunity to execute Rob. And for taking on this burden, you will have the opportunity to gain some reward. So, just to explain to everyone watching how this will work, in a moment I am going to roll a dice. And I will roll a dice and I will ask you, Buffy, to name either odds or evens. If you correctly guess either odds or evens, depending what number it lands on, will be how many bonus pounds you get. Now, odds or evens, Buffy?
Evens.
It is evens. It is a 6, so you get £6 bonus there for you, Buffy, which I will now add into the books for you. Rob, there will now be 30 seconds on the clock. During this time, your options are either to try to talk Buffy down, so you could perhaps convince her not to execute you. Alternatively, you could choose to grab an axe. There are 2 axes available in the game, in which you will have a 1 in 8 chance, based on a roll of a dice, of turning the axe on Buffy. Otherwise, you can just spend your protection money, or you can accept your fate. Either way, begin.
Convince me.
Oh, Buffy, I'm a thief, not a killer.
Yeah,
Killing
and
is
yet
just so gauche. You get your hands dirty, and I do not
I'm a
like
rich
to leave a dirty
person,
scene.
and you accused me. Why would I do it when I have money? Makes
You
no
had a
sense.
facial reaction that was disingenuous when the Raoul was killed. It is
Raoul
why I
was being
suspect.
a-
10
was being
seconds
funny.
left.
Would I be able to use a protection potion?
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, what a situation. Rob, you are quite a detective. You have noticed there are 2 protection spells available. So for that, yes, you are a thief. You have taken one, and with that, oh shit, there we go. You have taken one, and you are protected. So there you go. You are protected. You You have looked around your surroundings and you have spotted something which over the last 3 weeks you are the first one to take advantage of. Nice. So with that, well done. You are still alive, but unfortunately, whether we were right or wrong, there is 100% still the Ripper among us. So with this, we are...
What happened? What just happened?
I don't know. I tried throwing an axe at him and he used witchcraft, I guess. I don't know.
There we go. So, with this, we're going to go into the night phase. 1 minute will be on the clock, during which I will ask everyone to let me know their intentions. So, everyone, in a moment, I am going to start the clock, and here we go. So during this time, if anyone wants to discuss anything, you are completely okay to. But let me know if you have any intentions.
I told you, I'm a master of my craft.
Right. I guess so. I thought it was kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Raoul, are you haunting somewhere? Like, where can we find your ghost? Can you give us a sign?
Raoul?
If you're here, can you give me a sign? Can you move? Can you move a book?
Raoul.
No, but they can make our ears bleed. That is definitely a skill that Raoul
I think
has.
he wants
I can move a book with my whip.
Okay, 10 seconds left.
I have something to say. If Sarah got anything, I'm gonna say it's gonna be that.
Eh?
What?
Okay, that is time. That is time. So let me just check if we've got anything going on. We've got anything going on. So we're going to have to roll the dice here. Scarlet, you are a thief. I can confirm. So for the remainder of this day, you're going to have to speak in riddles. Do you understand?
Riddle me diddly dee.
I'm not quite sure I count that as your understanding this. I will warn you that if you don't speak in riddles, you will be silenced for the remainder of the day. So with this, I can confirm everyone is still alive. Everyone is alive. Perhaps just that we showed a sign of strength, that we are willing to, we are willing to execute someone if we think that they are the Ripper. I think that must have frightened the Ripper off. And so to celebrate, guys, I think, we're going to take a trip. Like we're gonna have some of the high life. We're going to go. We're going to do a bit of gambling, a bit of drinking. You know, there might be some naughty stuff if any of you want to get up to naughty stuff. Mm-hmm. So I think, you know, before we get to any discussion or anything, we can like let our hair down and relax a little bit. So with this though, take 1 minute to just calmly discuss amongst yourself where you think things are going. If we think there may be a Ripper later, then we may take some action. 1 minute on the clock. Enjoy yourselves.
Spider-Man Noir. You've
Yes.
been very quiet. You've said very little. And I was wondering what you were doing last night. You didn't come over for a drink?
I've been observing this town from the rooftops, trying to ascertain who this Ripper may be.
I'm not
Not really,
the Ripper, just because, I rip him, but I'm not the Ripper.
You ruined the joke, Papi. I thought you were going with that. Oh my goodness.
Joe, guys, like we're having such a lovely time here. I think.
Right.
Shall we play a little bit of cards? Shall we gamble? Who's up here for a little bit of gambling?
I'll play some cards.
Yeah, let's play some cards, guys. Let's play some cards. An opportunity. I'll tell you what I'll do. We're going to play some higher or lower. So if I just bring up this camera here, you're going to be able to get some potential extra money. So here we see a deck of cards. And simply put, let's just go like this. see if anyone's good at counting their cards. We're going to shuffle these. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Now, what we're going to do is, let's see, who we don't have all evening, so who would like to place a bet? Buffy, how many pounds would you like to bet?
I'd like to bet 3.
You'd like to bet £3. So what we're going to do is you are going to put up £3 and I'm going to turn over 5 cards. You have to call higher or lower. If you get through 5 cards correctly predicting higher or lower, you will double your money. So the first card is a 2. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Okay, and with that, we have a jack. We're off to a great start here, Buffy.
Lower.
Lower, you want lower? Let's just make it so our audience can see this, I guess, a little bit bigger. Let's spotlight this for everyone. So you think lower,
Yes.
and you have lost there, Buffy. You have lost. So with this, Buffy, you have lost £3. Would anyone else like a chance to gamble? Anyone? Jacqueline. Yes, I thought you may be the betting type. So Jacqueline, let's reset the deck. We're going to just shuffle things in here nice and well. So there we go. Let's just shuffle these a little bit here. There we go. So Jacqueline, to start you off. Oh, we have a king. We have a king, Jacqueline. Let's just add you in here so everyone can see what you think's going on. Higher or lower?
Lower.
You think lower? You think lower? And we'll say that it's aces high. Boom! Queen. Higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower, lower. Boom! Oh, so that stays the same. That stays the same. You haven't gone wrong. It wasn't higher. So you need to get through 2 more cards. Higher or lower? Oh, hang on. What are you betting, Jacqueline? Oh, shit. I didn't ask you. My bad.
You know what? It's going so well that I'm going to bet £7.
£7. £7. £7. Okay, fantastic. So higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower. Oh, okay. Okay, so you need to get through 2 more cards.
Oh, 2 now. Okay.
Yes, I said I'm going to turn over 5 after the initial one.
Okay, all right. I thought it was 3. Okay, no. Lower.
Okay, lower. Oh, you're doing so well here. You're doing so well. Okay, 1 more card. 1 more card.
I'm gonna say lower.
Lower. And well done. There you go, Jacqueline. For that, you get 7. You've doubled your money, so you bet 7. And so for that, you'll get 14. So, you'll get an extra 7. So with that, you've doubled your money. Fantastic. Do I have anyone? Sorry? Raul. Oh, Raul, I think we should give you a chance. I will give the dead a chance, and then we'll give one other person a chance. So, Raul, once again, let's give a nice shuffle here for you. Let's just shuffle things in. Shuffle things in.
£5.
You're going to bet £5? You're going to bet 5? Okay, so we're going to turn things over. We're starting with a 7.
Okay. Oh, dang. Oh my goodness. Let me go.
Higher? Higher. And it is higher. It is higher. 4 more cards to go.
Let me go. Lower.
Lower, lower. 10.
Okay. I gotta go. Wait, how many cards I get left?
You got 3 more cards to get through.
Okay. I gotta go lower.
Lower. Oh! And with that, that is unfortunate for you. Unfortunate for you there. Even after death, you cannot catch a break. So, with this, I will give the opportunity to one more. Who is a betting person here? Who is a betting person? Pepe. Pepe, I think your hand was up first. So let's add the spotlight on for you, Pepe. And let's come up here. So let's add the spotlight as well. So Pepe, you a betting man?
See.
Okay, and how much would you like to bet, please? Sorry?
5.
5. Okay, fantastic. We're going to start you off with a 5.
Higher.
Higher. 5. That's fine.
Higher?
Okay, you're still going higher again. Jack.
Oh.
Lower.
Lower. 10. Ooh.
Oh.
Can I confirm that is a bit of lower?
Lower, please.
Okay. Lower again, and so 1, 2, 3, 4. You must get this next card right to get a bonus £5.
Lower.
And you made it! So well done there, guys. Well done. So, with this, everyone, Pepe, you have just got a bonus £5. We're all having such a wonderful time here, guys, that there possibly shouldn't be anything to worry about. But whilst we're here anyway, I think, you know, let's not rest on our laurels. I think we better try to figure out if there is a killer amongst us. So continue to drink, continue to dance, get involved in whatever debauchery you want to, but let's have 3 minutes of open discussion. Try to figure out who you think that old ripper was that killed Raoul back in the day. With this, 3 minutes on the clock, begin.
So the big man inside says we have to figure out who did it.
The Ripper didn't kill last night.
No, he was
No, he
stealing.
didn't.
He stole. I
No,
think he had a successful thievery. I think that's what happened.
Seems to be the case.
You say he, but you know, Buffy, I want to know a little bit more about you.
Truth be told, I said he because I'm trying really hard not to accuse you when you had £7 to throw up and you hadn't been using it for protection.
Really?
It obviously means she's been stealing, but I don't
she's
think
been
that
throwing
is the
blame.
problem.
Jacqueline, first you said you thought it was Spider Noir, then you turned and said it was Dean Barton, then you said it was the school teacher. Every time we come to you, you always suspect someone completely different because it's you.
Well, I know it's not me.
That's why you're playing with your hair. You're nervous right now.
Yeah.
My hair.
You know who you're being heard from?
I have a good question for Spider-Man Noir. Every single time someone won money during this, higher or lower segment, you seemed a little disappointed, yet you seemed delighted whenever someone didn't win money. Can you explain this? You seem to revel in people not gaining money, and then you had a look in your eye that you were disappointed when they were gaining money.
Well, who are you to have morals?
I'm just curious. Do you not want people having their money, Spider-Man Noir?
Well, I don't really care about money. I mean, I don't need it.
Never trust anyone who won't show their face.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't show my face.
But I really think it's a person who's been cussing all these stones the whole time.
Well, we want to know how you became so rich, Buffy.
It's my dad. He owns this city. I've said it already.
Hey, listen. You know who we haven't heard from? The Scarlet, the lady. She always got a good word for us.
We know
Well, she's a known thief as well, so I don't think
No,
it's
but she
Scarlet.
has words of wisdom. Go ahead, Scarlet.
yes,
Give
of
us some
course.
words of wisdom.
Hey, what you steal last night?
What question can you ask that can always be answered yes up to 1 point?
I don't know what that means.
I know. It's blue.
You're balls.
Thank goodness.
Happy, you're awful quiet back there in the garden. And your mustache doesn't look so real, so I feel like you're trying to hide something.
Excuse me.
You're hiding the hobbits.
You know what? This is the American dwelling. And
Okay, guys, that is the end of this period of open discussion. Now, we do have some questions from our audience, so we must put them to you. I've heard Buffy is a vampire slayer, but is she also the Ripper?
Oh, you're thinking of a blonde white person. I'm just Buffy Bitcoin.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah. Similar name, different person entirely is what we're hearing. Rob, you are clearly Butterball the Cenobite, I have no idea what that means. Has Pinhead sent you back to be a mortal serial killer?
I don't think that series has been released yet. There's a few years that we need to wait until those movies are out. But this is it's all aesthetic. I'm not actually a skeleton.
Okay. Let's see. Don't gamble with Buffy, says King Jester. Do you have a response to that, Buffy?
Oh, I mean, it's true. Every time I go gambling, usually I use other people's money because I'm rich. So we don't really use our own money. We invest in others. And I'm bad at gambling, obviously.
Okay, Scarlett, what would you do to improve Rob Berry's and Spider-Man Noir's outfits?
What is always in front of you, but you can't see it?
Your nose.
The truth.
Okay.
The future.
The future. Very good. So I hope you've learnt a lot from that, Rob and Spider-Man. So, with this, school teacher, do you like teaching people a final lesson during the night, if you know what I mean?
Yes, and the lesson would be have high morals. See how Rob has changed his morals and asking Spider-Man that why is he doing it and why was he happy when the money was lost, when the money was lost, and why was he sad when the money was gained. Morals is the lesson I want to teach everyone.
Okay. Good to know. So with this, it is now voting time. Audience, vote now and save us. Who do you think the Ripper is? We're going to go around everyone and we're going to get a vote from them. Starting this time with school teacher. 1 second, I just need to reset the votes from before. Almost missed that. We don't want people getting votes against them when they're not there. School teacher, who do you think it is, please?
I'm pretty sure Rob has had a change of heart. It's not going to be Rob. I'm confused between Spider-Man and Dean. I think I'm going to go with Dean because you keep farting.
Okay. On that, Scarlett, who do you think it is, please?
What has holes in it but can still hold water?
My heart.
A sponge.
I have no idea.
Dolphin.
Number 7. Rob Berry.
Sponge.
Oh,
I said
okay.
sponge.
I'm interpreting that as a vote for Rob Berry. Okay, Rob Berry, who do you vote for, please?
I believe it is Spider-Man Noir. He's been acting very suspicious, and it's quite telling.
Okay. Okay, Dean Fartin, who do you vote for, please? Pepe. A vote for Pepe. So, next up, Pepe, who do you vote for?
Dean Fartin.
That is a vote for Dean Fartin. Buffy.
Because I did it to you.
I think.
Buffy.
I'm going to go ahead and vote for, let's vote for Jacqueline.
You're voting for Jacqueline, okay?
Yes.
And with this, Spider-Man Noir, who do you vote for, please?
I think it's Dean Fartin. I think he's been...
Okay, with this, we will go to what the audience are saying. Let's see what the audience are saying. And here are the votes.
Oh, I don't think she got a vote.
Oh, sorry, Jacqueline, did I skip your vote?
Yes.
Oh, I do apologise. I think someone voted for you, and then I... Yeah, sorry, Jacqueline, who do you vote for?
No, that's okay. I just, I'm starting to think it's Pepe because he's got a shed-like structure that they're perfect for hiding things, if you know what I mean.
It is his dwelling after all. So, with this, that is a vote for Pepe. Now we will come across to the votes. And let's see what we've got. We have got votes for Rob, Buffy. So it's 1 apiece there. 1 for Spider-Man Noir. 2 for Rob. 1 for Jacqueline. 1 for Pepe. 1 for Dean. 2 for Dean. That is 2 for Jacqueline. 3 for Dean. 4 for Dean is where we're up to. I will just give a few more seconds. But it looks very much like Dean has got the vote. And another 1 for Dean has come through as I say it. So Dean, you have got the vote. And so with that, you are going to be put to... Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I must interrupt you here. I didn't notice quite if this has just happened. But Rob is dead. Rob is dead. Rob, can you communicate with us from beyond the grave? Rob, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. The killer wanted... Oh, yeah, can I speak?
Yeah, go for it. What's happened?
The killer wanted me to try to convince you all that it was Spider-Man. The killer is likely Buffy.
Okay, so you're saying the killer wanted you to convince everyone that it was Spider-Man Noir. And as you failed to do that, something's happened and you are now dead. So with that,
doesn't make any sense at all.
It would seem that the Ripper was playing a game here and targeted Rob to try to get him to do his bidding and try to get him to convince everyone else to take out Spider-Man Noir. Because he failed to do that, Rob himself has now been killed. So I don't know the method of this murder. Happened in plain sight in front of us. Maybe there was poison in the drink, I don't know. But either way, Rob is now dead. Rob failed to convince everyone else to execute Spider-Man Noir, as was a game set by the Ripper. And because he failed there, Rob is now dead. Now, you have all voted to execute Dean. You have all voted to execute Dean. And so with this, can I ask for a volunteer who would like to... Okay, Spider-Man Noir, as you had a close call, perhaps with, Rob's force being to try to get everyone to kill you there, I think, you should take this situation. If Dean is the killer, then it may be the payback you need to enforce. But with this, here we can see Spider-Man Noir. Here, I will join you, and now we will bring in Dean Fartin. So, let me just explain for you guys. Dean Fartin, in a moment, there'll be 30 seconds on the clock, during which time you could try to convince Spider-Man Noir to not kill you. You can call to grab an axe, in which you will have a 1 in 8 chance of turning the axe back on Spider-Man. Or you can do nothing, accept your fate, or protect yourself. Spider-Man Noir, first things first, you have the opportunity to get some bonus protection cash. Odds or evens, please?
Evens.
And it is odd, unfortunately. It is a number 5. 30 seconds will now be on the clock, and 30 seconds begin.
So what do you have to say for yourself?
Sure, where I am right now, I seem to be accused of a murder that I didn't do. I'm not killing people. I want, what I want more than anything? I want to...
pair of pants.
What?
10 seconds
Pair
left.
of pants.
I don't want to die, but you know what I'm going to do? I've got a lot of money.
You've run out of time, I'm afraid. So you have been killed. So with that, too late. It's too late. I'm so sorry. You had to say it within the 30 seconds. So with that, Dean Fartin, Spider-Man Noir has executed you, and with that, Dean, you are now dead. So I must ask you, from beyond the grave, Dean Fartin, were you the Ripper?
Only in one sense, but not in the sense that I'm murdering anybody. I haven't murdered anybody.
Redemption for the last joke.
Okay. So with this, guys, unfortunately, this has not been a good time. I thought we'd all come here, and we'd have a little bit of fun. We'd we'd gamble a little, we'd have some drinks, you know, and we've ended up somehow the Ripper was able to kill off Rob, and then we've mistakenly killed Dean. In a moment, we're going to go to the night phase, but oh, hang on a second, guys. 1 second. Can anyone smell smoke? Can anyone smell smoke?
When I was having a stroke.
I think,
Yes.
yeah, I can definitely see. Audience, you probably got a better view than everyone else. This building is on fire, guys. The building is on fire, and look, well, we're gonna have to everyone just don't panic. We're gonna have to put our heads together to work out how to get out of here. So, guys, look, we can work together, or we can think to save ourselves. Look, don't worry, I've got the blueprints of the building. I'm going to show them to you now. So let's bring this onto Spotlight here for everyone to see. So, guys, you'll see the blueprint of the building. So, we are here in the gambling hall. There are 4 potential exits. 1, we could try going out through the balcony. 2, we could go through the window in the kitchen. 3, we could try exiting through the main entrance. It's the furthest away, of course. Or we could try going through a hatch in the library. Everyone individually will need to decide which exit they are heading for. You can choose to all go together, but it is a decision you have to make for yourself. There is smoke, there is fire, there are flames everywhere, guys. So you're going to have to decide where you want to go to exit.
Oh, the balcony makes the most sense. I can use my web.
Okay, guys. Well, look, you've got about 2 minutes left to make your decision.
I guess I think it'd be good to go out of the kitchen window.
Okay, so I'm discuss it amongst yourselves for a few more seconds. Then I'm going to start asking you for a final decision. Examine it carefully. Where do you want to go?
By the morgue.
Do you mean the kitchen?
I
Yes.
think the library, because I'm sitting in the library and I see a door out of the library and a door towards the exit to the library.
I'm gonna go for the kitchen because the kitchen's got a lot of ventilation in there.
Okay. Okay, right. Discuss it as you will, guys. We've only got a few seconds left. Yes, what's your question?
Are we on the base floor level? Or
You are
is it
upstairs. You'll see that there are stairs here, guys.
Okay, but the gambling hall, the kitchen's downstairs, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that stair goes right down to where the kitchen is. That's where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go.
There's a sex dungeon.
There is.
Well, you can choke on the smoke and then go in the sex dungeon if you really want before you get out.
I've got sticky stuff in my hand.
Okay, guys. Anyone coming to their decision?
I have another question.
Okay, what is your question?
If we went out the balcony and Spider Noir says he's using his webbing and everything, would he be able to carry another person?
Well, possibly not. What I can guys, you were gambling with your life. If this wasn't clear, this will reveal your fate. I will turn this over, and this will reveal your fate. So you're gonna have to choose where you're going for whether it's safe or not.
I chose to go through the library. That's the closest.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 2.
Okay, guys.
Well, I'm already dead, so I'm going to haunt the sex dungeon.
Okay, fantastic. So I will now start to ask the living where they are going through. So with this, I'm going to bring it onto the screen just so the audience can see as well. I will go through everyone. Jacqueline, where are you going through?
Kitchen. It's always been kitchen for me.
Okay. And where are you going through, Buffy?
Kitchen.
You're going through the kitchen as well. Okay. Where are you going through, Pepe?
Kitchen and morgue.
Everyone's through the morgue, you're saying? Okay. So where will you go through, Scarlet?
What are you cooking?
You're going through the kitchen? You're going for the kitchen, you're saying? Okay. Fantastic. Spider-Man Noir, what are you going for?
The balcony.
You're going for the balcony? Okay, Spider-Man Noir. School teacher, what are you going for?
Library.
The library. You're going for the library. Okay, so with this, everyone, we will come back. So I will just show you what the results are, guys. Because unfortunately, so we've got several of you going for the balcony, and of course there is a ladder. So if you escape through the balcony, you are safe. Now, none of you wanted to go through the lobby, and if you had, then unfortunately you would have met a fiery demise, because it's the longest way out. It is quite dangerous there, which just leaves the school teacher, the lone person, to choose the library. Everyone else chose to go through the kitchen, where there is a stove. And I can say that, as well as a stove, there is also a tap. So thankfully, all of you have survived. But with that, school teacher, you have been burnt to a crisp. School teacher, unfortunately, you are dead. School teacher, you are dead. Now, this is some terrible accident, probably may have been started by the Ripper, I should imagine. But school teacher, can we ask you from beyond the grave, were you in fact the Ripper?
No, I was not. I have good morals.
Oh wow, this has been an unfortunate place to come and visit, guys. We came here to gamble. 3 people have died. It's an absolute bloodbath in there. We can smell the burning flesh. Poor Rob and Dean. I don't think we necessarily recovered their bodies as well. So with this, we are now going to go on to the night phase. We have lost so much. We went in here because only one person, Raul, was dead. It was no, that wasn't cause to celebrate. Cause to celebrate, and no one else was dying. And 3 other people have now died. We will go on to the night phase. I would like everyone to let me know their intentions. You have 1 minute.
I intend to... I don't know.
So, if there's anything anyone would like to discuss, do let me know, or just say it out loud, guys.
I did say the balcony.
You did.
I know, I have thought about the balcony. What I don't understand is, why was there not a sprinkler system?
It's 1897 and...
Should have known. They should have known it.
Should have known.
Yeah, you see, people are dying from candlesticks. Are you dying from a candlestick?
I don't know.
Well, she's in the library, so if it set the books on fire, there's a lot of paper in there. That's probably what happened.
I assume that when she went down the hatch, she fell on the candlestick and it got her in the face.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
I wonder if the Ripper maybe started the fire and tried to kill us all and gave...
2. Okay, so with this, guys, I can say I have some good news. I have some good news, and I have some bad news as well. The bad news is we have some evil spirits within us. So a moment ago I was feeling quite sorry for this person, but it would turn out that the school teacher is a thief. A thief from beyond the grave. School teacher, for the remainder of this day, every time you speak, you are going to have to speak in single-syllable words only. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, with this, I do have some good news. After we lost so much in the last 24 hours, everyone is still alive, guys. Everyone is still alive. Perhaps a cause to celebrate, but it also perhaps gives us the opportunity we need to try to figure out who the Ripper is before they can strike again. Now, everyone, we are going to go around and everyone's going to have the opportunity to ask questions. So let's just have a quick look. Audience, Hugh Janus says bugger when the fire started. Yeah, it was quite a tough situation then. King Jester says, we don't need no water. Let the mother effer burn. Okay. And Hugh Janus says sex dungeon. And that's quite an exciting thing for Hugh. But with this, guys, we will now go around. Everyone will have the opportunity to ask one other person one question. starting with Jacqueline. Who is your question for, please, as we try to figure out who the Ripper is?
My question is for Scarlet Stars. And the question is, don't you have a lot of time off designing hats and such?
No, not really. I mean, realistically, I should be there now creating stuff, but I've been called here because there's a Ripper on the loose, so I'm not getting paid to be here, basically, which is sad.
Oh.
Okay. Spider-Man Noir. Who would you like to ask a question to, please?
Pepe.
Yes.
Is that a sex dungeon behind you?
Oh my goodness.
There is no sex dungeon in my dwelling. How dare you? No.
Okay, from Beyond the Grave, Rob, do you have a question for someone, please?
Yeah. Jacqueline, who do you think is the most innocent person amongst all of your remaining survivors?
That's a tough one. I would have to say, with Spider-Man talking about the sex dungeon so much, I'm thinking he's not smart enough to be the Ripper.
Okay. So, with that, Dean Fartin, who is your question for from Beyond the Grave?
Zoom says dead. I didn't get to ask anybody anything, but nobody's really accused Raul Julio of anything.
I'm dead, Bobby, I'm dead.
I also don't really understand most of what Raul's saying.
Give him another drink.
Okay, fair enough. So, with that, Raul from Beyond the Grave, who is your question for, please?
Listen, okay, I got a question for everybody, alright?
You can ask one question to one person.
Alright, it's one question for
one
everybody.
person.
Don't listen. Why you guys always hating on the Pepe? He's not a bad guy. It's the mustache. I get it. It's the weak looking, but he's a good guy.
No one's accusing you. What are you trying to do?
Huh?
Raoul, I think you need to go to the doctors because you sound a little bit hoarse every time you speak.
I think it's speaking through the spirit box. Being a ghost.
Okay, Scarlet, who is your question for, please?
Oh, hello. My question: who's alive?
I can answer that. Still alive are Jacqueline, Buffy, Pepe, Scarlet, and Spider-Man Noir.
I'm dead too. You didn't say me.
I'd like to ask a question to Buffy. Do you like mini sausages on your buffet?
See, my name is Buffy, but I do like the mini sausages, especially like if you have like the cheese that flows on top of them like a little waterfall fountain.
Oh, like a waterfall.
Yeah,
Like
fondue.
Oh, fondue. You're posh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Buffy, who is your question for, please?
I suppose my question is for Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah.
Who do you think, out of all the people here, would want to frame you so that people would want to get you killed? Who do you think here hates you enough to do that?
I think it possibly could be Jacqueline. I mean, that Sherlock Holmes anthology, I'm sure it's a good read. Come up with stuff.
Okay, fair enough. Jacqueline, who's your question for, please?
Oh, I already asked a question to Scarlet.
Oh, you did? I do apologise. Pepe, who is your question for?
My question is for Jacqueline.
Yes.
Are you the Ripper?
Do I look like a Ripper?
That's what he asked.
No, I'm not the Ripper.
Okay. School teacher, have you asked the question?
I do have a question, yes. As for Spider-Man Noir,
Question.
Questions more than one syllable.
And
no.
with that, you will now be silenced for the remainder of the day. If you attempt to break that silence, there will be further punishment. So, with this, has everyone asked a question now, guys? Okay, let's just see if anyone, audience. So, Scarlet, do you embrace your name, which can be connected with red, the colour of blood?
I didn't know that. It's quite interesting. 'Cause I didn't know that Scarlet had anything to do with blood. I just thought it was a pretty name. That's why I kind of picked it.
Okay, so interesting. Right.
That's not her real name.
Okay, also, Pepe, why should the people trust you?
Because I have good morals, and I'm new to this land. Don't insult me by distrust.
No, it's just in this
He's
village,
also
town.
Russian.
I'm not Russian. This is not Russian. Are you crazy?
Scarlet, you get one question. So with this, there will now be 1 minute of open discussion. Just a minute, guys. I've just noticed that there seems to be some sort of note or message come through from the Ripper. Oh dear. Okay, so with this, there is another challenge for you coming right now, guys. There is another challenge for you. I'll show it to you, and you can help puzzle this out as well.
What about the uneducated of us?
What?
Those uneducated.
Well, okay, I assume that was most of you, but don't worry. So,
Okay.
guys, I don't know if you're familiar with this. It kind of looks a bit
Amen.
ominous.
I've played this game before.
Amen.
So, basically, guys, what we're going to do, you're going to have to work together here. You're going to have to work together to try to solve this. If you solve it, then it might help you out. If you don't solve it, something bad might happen. I don't know. Time will tell, I guess. So what we're going to do is we'll go around in like order of like what you're listed on the suspect list, I guess, and you'll be able to guess a letter, and that way we'll be able to see if we can figure this out. If you've never played Hangman before, you have a certain number of mistakes you're allowed to make. By the time you haven't made the mistakes, hopefully you will have figured out what we've got here, guys.
Hey, Jack, I got a question.
What's your question?
Okay, so listen. So everybody play Hangman different. Now, is your man gonna have clothes?
He will
I've
not.
always played it where the person has a face.
Yeah, is he
Have
gonna
a
have
face.
clothes?
He should have a penis. He's gonna be a man.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, do you know what, guys? This is the Ripper's game, so I don't think the Ripper cares about showing the people with a face. Is the thing I can say. So there will be a head, there will be a torso, there will be 2 arms and 2 legs, and if that is completed, it is game over.
okay.
So
No pants for two.
with this, let me start off by asking for a letter from Jacqueline.
I'd like an E, please.
You'd like an E? I can show you. Wait,
That's a good
guys.
letter.
There is a letter E there. We have a letter E here,
Okay.
and we have a letter E there. There are 3 letter E's, and I dropped my gun. Right, so there are 3 letter E's. That is a fantastic start. Buffy,
T.
you'd like a T?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
Round of
letter.
coffee.
Okay, so hang on. There are letter T's. Okay, and there is in fact another letter T. So, okay, next up, I would like Pepe. We will favour the living first as they have more to lose. Pepe, what letter would you like?
F.
F. And I can say that there is an F. There is an F.
Oh.
Okay, so next up, Scarlet.
O.
O. You would like the letter O?
Yeah.
And we have a letter O for you.
That's me.
Okay, so next up, Spider-Man Noir.
H.
H. You would like a letter H.
Yeah, you know that was a law.
Okay. So, anyone else? Oh, hang on. Wait 1 second. I had missed the letter E, very importantly. So,
Question. Can I ask a question?
you may.
You know, after the of the, is that one word and then there's another word under it, or is that?
There is. It's on a separate line. It's on a separate line.
Okay.
I do apologise. There was a lack of space here.
That's
But this is the Ripper's handiwork, so what can I say? With this, Dean.
I'm gonna go with R.
You have gone for the letter R.
R.
Okay.
Hey, can I get a letter?
Yeah, 1 second. Rob Berry.
Could I get a letter L?
You want the letter L. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Okay. All right.
Now we will come to Raul.
All right. Okay. Let me get an A.
You want the letter A.
Esa. S.
Who's S?
Okay, school teacher.
S.
Oh, you don't. Well, what S? S.
Like snake.
Okay, sorry, you're very scratchy. Unfortunately,
Stupid.
with that, there is no letter S. You have got a bonus letter, so congratulations there. But there is no. Right, so we will come back. Jacqueline.
I'm going to guess P.
You're guessing the letter P. And there are letter P's. So with this. Okay, now we will come to Buffy.
I.
Alright, do you know what? In fact, guys, I'm not being able to read what the... Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I do apologise. You're going for the letter I?
Yes.
So we have a letter I there. And we have a letter I here. Wow, you've chosen, like the golden goose here, a letter I there. And we have a letter I here. Okay, so next up, Pepe.
Let me see. N.
N. You are choosing the letter N. Okay, there is a letter N. Well done, guys. You're doing very well here. That is a letter
I think
N.
this game's going a little too fast. Maybe we should slow it down.
Okay, okay.
It's a strange
So
thing to
next
say.
up, Scarlet.
Why?
You're choosing the letter Y. And with that, you have a letter Y. So now we will come to Spider-Man Noir.
D.
You're going for the letter D. Okay. And do you know what, guys? Once again, because I'm not a great speller, I'd actually missed one other E. Sorry, guys. Who have we got next? Dean.
L.
You've already chosen the letter L, but as you have guessed that, it's unfortunate. So you've guessed something incorrect. So next up, Rob.
Am I able to solve it?
You'd like to solve it?
If possible.
Go for it.
I feel like it's saying that the identity of the Ripper is Jacqueline.
I can confirm that is what this says. This is what it says. Okay, so that is what we have there, guys. And I may have missed that end before, but with this, identity of the Ripper, Jacqueline.
And the Ripper sent us this.
The Ripper has sent us this. What do you want to do with this information? We will now have 1 minute of open discussion, and then we will put things to the vote. 1 minute on the clock. Begin.
So obviously I'm not the Ripper because I wouldn't incriminate myself.
I don't know. Because at one point you were saying this game is going too fast. So I don't know. But at the same time, the Ripper has framed another person previously. So I'm not sure.
The perfect decoy. You accuse yourself. And then everyone thinks, oh, it wouldn't
Oh, Pepe, stop talking, because the more you talk, the more suspicious you seem.
And I did it.
I'd just like to sway suspicion from myself because I've been stealing whilst people have been dying, so there's no way that I could be the Ripper. Thanks very much, I'll be here all week.
It is just,
Okay.
that is a fact.
That's not a fact.
It is.
People that die, but are not the hand of the Reaper, but they die still, and you stealing.
Yeah?
I feel like the Ripper is trying to pass on blame to other people.
If you're the Ripper,
Okay, that is the end of that 1 minute of open discussion. So with this, audience, it is now voting time. Vote now and save us. Who do you think the Ripper is? Once again, we will go around everyone, and once again, I'll clear the votes off the board. So, audience, you can keep track of where people are voting. But we will start. Pepe, who do you think the Ripper is?
Jacqueline.
You're voting for Jacqueline. Jacqueline, who do you think the Ripper is, please?
Spider-Man, I think he was just pretending to be dumb.
Okay. So that is a vote for Spider-Man Noir. Buffy Bitcoin, who do you suspect, please?
I'm gonna go with Pepe.
You're going with Pepe. So now we will come to Scarlet.
well, I'm just going to play it thick and go by what I've been told, so I'm going to vote for Jacqueline. Sorry if it's not you.
Okay. So I believe all of the living have now voted. I will give a few more seconds for the audience to get your votes. Oh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man has
I do
voted.
apologise. Spider-Man Noir, who do you vote for, please?
I think it might be Buffy.
Sorry?
Buffy.
Buffy.
Well, there
Okay.
you go.
So, with that, we will now come to the audience votes. And we've got votes for Scarlet. We've got votes for Spider-Man Noir. For Pepe. For Jacqueline. For Jacqueline. Votes are still coming through. I think that is, so far, Scarlet, Spider-Man, Pepe, Jacqueline. Jacqueline, that is 2 for Jacqueline. Everyone else, 1 vote apiece. We'll give a few second countdown. Audience, you've got to get these votes in quick. Anything else? Jacqueline again. Spider-Man Noir. And with that, 5, 4. Scarlet the Harlot, I should say. 3, 2, 1. And that is another vote for Jacqueline. So, Jacqueline, you have been marked for death. So, Buffy, you look keen to take this on. So, with this, we will spotlight Jacqueline, and we will come and we will spotlight Buffy, and I will join you just so we can oversee this. Now, once again, I'm going to roll the dice. Please, Buffy, call odds or evens to get some bonus protection cash.
Evens.
Evens. It is evens, and it is a grand 10. Congratulations. So, with this, there will now be 30 seconds on the clock. Jacqueline, during this time, you could try to convince Buffy not to kill you. And that has happened several times in the past where someone has been able to be talked out of it. Alternatively, you can choose to protect yourself by calling out "Protect me," and then if you have protection money available, you can spend some of it. Or alternatively, you can call to grab an axe, in which you will have a 1 in 8 chance of turning the axe on Buffy and killing her instead. With this, 30 seconds, begin.
Buffy, I just want to say that...
You've been talking a lot of trash about me, so I mean, you need to convince me.
Look, is it a crime to love a long game of hangman? Because that's all that was.
Oh.
But I'm not a killer. Can you see I'm not a killer?
Oh.
10 seconds left.
I don't look like a killer.
5 seconds
You better
left.
protect yourself.
You look like a killer.
I don't talk like a killer.
Okay, time has run up. You did not protect yourself. Jacqueline, with that, I'm afraid, unfortunately, you are dead. So, I will now ask you, from beyond the grave, Jacqueline, are you the Ripper?
No, I am not. Just because I like a long game of hangman, I'm not the
Wow.
Ripper.
I could have told you that.
So, Jacqueline is dead. Dean is dead, Rob dead, Raoul dead, and schoolteacher dead. Still alive are Buffy, Pepe, Scarlet, and Spider-Man Noir. So, with this, we will once again go into the night phase. I will remind you to let me know your intentions. If you are the Ripper, choose a victim or choose to steal. If everyone else, you can either choose to protect yourself, steal, or hope for the best. So 1 minute is on the clock. If anyone wants to help try to puzzle this out, feel free to do so. Audience, continue to ask questions because our suspects are getting nowhere fast.
I'm puzzled.
Yeah, I genuinely thought it was Jacqueline.
I really did. I thought it was... Well, honestly, I thought it was either Jacqueline or Pepe, because in the beginning we were suspecting Pepe, but then he pulled that pity vote, saying it's every week. So I stopped.
It is every week.
Well,
See,
to be fair, 2 weeks ago it was you.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's the spider dude either.
I don't think it's a spider because he was one of the Ripper's games was to frame him.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought that was strange.
Huh.
So the only remaining choices are you, Buffy, and Pepe.
Well, I don't have any proof that it isn't me, but I can say that it's not. The entire game I've been protecting myself. And then that's why I've been doing the whole execution thing because that's the only way I can get more money.
Hey, Buffy, where you from? Where you from, Buffy? What is that accent?
You know, it keeps changing.
Okay, guys.
This town is.
On that point, that is time. To be honest, that is time. So, with this, let me just double check. So let me just see. Okay. Unfortunately, guys, we've got some bad news. Unfortunately, the Ripper has struck again.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Scarlet. I'm sad to tell you that Spider-Man Noir is dead.
Oh!
Spider-Man Noir, you are dead.
He's not it.
So... let's just see if there's anything else. It doesn't look like... I will roll the dice. It's very low, so they're fine. No one's been caught stealing, so with this... there will now be 2 minutes of open discussion. Use this time. Figure out who you think the killer is. Begin.
Can I challenge someone to a game of Russian roulette?
Oh my god.
You want to challenge someone to a game of Russian roulette?
Why would you do that to yourself?
Why would you do it? That makes
Put
no
yourself in the
sense.
firing
Spice it
line.
up.
I must-
Okay, hang on. Out of interest, who would you like to challenge?
Oh, this is going to be.
I already know who he's gonna pick.
Is he mean Mighty Mowing?
He's playing around, but he already knows who he
One
wants to
makes
pick.
false decisions.
This is an interesting development.
You both think I'm going to accuse one of them, so I feel bad now.
Scarlet,
Awful.
Pepe, and Buffy are still alive.
Roll the dice, please, for my.
Oh no, because we both know you were.
Well, hang on, Pepe.
we
If you
all
don't have
know
a
it's
specific
you.
challenge,
All right,
I'll play with my life because you're a nincompoop.
Oh my god.
for you.
Killer!
Oh my god.
who are you challenging, Pepe?
And challenging Scarlet.
Scarlet.
I reject your challenge.
This isn't something thrown down. This, I have not received any
I
communications.
reject it. I'm too busy making hats.
Okay. This is an interesting development, and what can I say? It's something people will read into it what they will. There will now be 2 minutes of open discussion, though, and here you go.
The reason why I reject it, and I think we all know why, is because Pepe would always pick on someone who is innocent to get them out to find out who actually did it. Also, he likes to wind me up, and it's not funny anymore. I'm fed up of being killed when I'm innocent.
You're
I
wrong.
just don't get it.
I genuinely could not decide.
Really? Okay, I'm just going to be overhearing.
Then
you.
why
Red
did you?
Solomon.
Why did you bring it up?
Because I want to play. My accent's gone full Russian. I don't care anymore.
Can't you just play
He wants to
Russian
go
roulette with
3 for
yourself?
3.
Just go with yourself.
Well,
Oh my god.
What the hell?
I've been here the whole time. What was your question?
He went from one perm to another perm.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know the question.
You took it off. Why?
Because I couldn't handle trying to keep the accent. I need to work on the South American accent more.
Weird universe.
Guys, I will remind you, you've got less than a minute to try to figure out who the killer is.
Oh, we already know.
Scarlet.
Yeah, we know who it is now.
Yeah, we already know.
Telling you
It can't be Scarlet. She's been stealing.
It's not Scarlet.
Right.
Yeah,
Have
exactly.
they?
It cannot be.
Buffy's flowers on the wall are creepy.
What's creepy?
I feel like you're planning for a funeral with those flowers on the wall there.
These are sunflowers. They look towards the sun because that's what they do.
I don't know.
But I do have.
Hey, Bendy.
What is that?
Oh, it's an ink demon monster.
Oh, it look like Betty Boop. Betty Boop, you know the cartoon there, Betty
Yeah,
Boop.
it's from.
Okay, guys, that has ended this period of open discussion. There will be one final interaction before we go to the vote. So, with a roll of the dice, it will be between who is number 9, school teacher. It will be between number 8, Raoul, and it will be between number 6, Spider-Man Noir. 3.
I win already.
Okay, you don't want it. That's fine. So then it will be number 5, Scarlet. So Scarlet, school teacher, and Spider-Man Noir. So Scarlet. Let's see. Where is everyone else? Spider-Man Noir and school teacher. You will have 1 minute to discuss this. Figure out who you think is the killer, and then we're going to go to the vote. Begin.
Scarlet, you've been found stealing twice. I have given you 2 stars in your report card. That's what I got to say to you.
I thought I graduated quite a while ago, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
That's okay then. I don't mind being marked on my life choices.
that's what is my job as a morale teacher.
Oh.
You were.
Speaking of morale, who doesn't have any morale? Who do you think's killing? Because obviously we know it's not me now, and I'm terrified of being killed off because, I've got loads of hats to make.
I think it might be Buffy. Still.
It could be Pepe because he challenged you guys for a Russian roulette, just increasing his chances. But it could be Buffy also. I'm not sure. I got one question for Noir, which I wanted to ask before. Spider-Man, did you after the Ripper ripped you off, or were you with the Noir types before?
Did what to me?
Okay, that is the end of this period of open discussion. So, audience, I'd already put up is now voting time. So continue to vote, get these votes in quick, because here is something. Every day we seem to be getting some sort of surprise.
No, not another one.
Oh no.
Vladimir.
The audience votes. The audience votes will now be equal to any of the suspects. So the audience votes will count 1 for 1 as yours do. Rather than their votes coming through as an accumulative overall audience opinion, they will now count 1 for 1 just as yours do. So with this, I'm going to reset the votes and let's start off. Buffy Bitcoin, who do you think is the killer, please?
I guess, what, Vladimir? Is that his name now?
I guess so. I didn't even spot that happening. So, Vladimir Pepe, as the artist formerly known as Pepe, now known as Vladimir, evidently. You have got a vote. And let's see. Pepe, who do you vote for? Vladimir, who do you vote for?
I vote for Scarlet.
You vote for Scarlet. And Scarlet, who do you vote for?
Vladimir.
So I'm going to take that as a vote for Pepe. So as it is, there are now 2 votes for Vladimir, and there is 1 vote for Scarlet. We will now add in the audience votes. So with this, South American accent, Pepe. I was more Welsh, says Hugh Janus. But with that, I'm not going to count that as a vote. We have a vote for Buffy. Another one for Buffy, the gallant hero. King Jester says Buffy. Oh dear. Biddy Wink Wink says Buffy. Scarlet is the killer of Old Brick Lane, says Hugh Janus. Buffy. Wow. Unanimously, well, after that, it is all saying Buffy. So, Buffy, you have got the votes there. Can I now ask for someone to volunteer? Scarlet. You got in there first. So, Scarlet and Buffy. So, here we see Buffy. Here we will add in Scarlet. And you know the rules by now, guys. There will be first an opportunity. Scarlet, odds or evens?
Evens.
It is 10. You have got 10. So once again, that's 2 10s in a row. Well done.
Is that an even? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, never mind.
Unless my maths is completely terrible. But yes,
right.
It is. So with this, there will now be 30 seconds on the clock. And here you go.
It's not me. I'll let you know that. It's not.
See, I know it's not me, and I'm kind of thinking that I don't think it's you. But then
It's not me.
the idiot changed his identity, so now I'm all confused.
See, that's why I was confused with the whole thing with the
10
Jacqueline
seconds
and the
left.
You know what? I'm going to save you.
Okay, very generous there, Scarlet. So with this, we will come back and you're still alive. So did Buffy just survive a potential execution if she was innocent, or did we just let the Ripper go? We will once again go to the night phase. 1 minute on the clock. You know what to do now, guys. Let me know your intentions. So, with this. Okay.
Swear to God, if I die now,
I didn't do it.
I'm going to rip me hats off.
Okay.
Why? That's your property. Why you gonna rip up your own property?
I don't know. Rage does silly things to people, like bending spoons and slapping squirrels.
He's over there smiling. He's over there smiling.
Okay,
It's a fun game. It's a fun game.
it is a fun game. I'm going to remind our Ripper they need to choose a victim. Well, you could choose a victim or you could choose to steal. What I will say is what you have done isn't within the rules. So, with this, okay, let's have a look. We're going to roll the dice because it's very imperative here. Let's
Is
just
he
check
making us
this.
play Russian roulette?
No,
With
not doing
this.
it.
I'm very, very sorry to say, Buffy, you have been killed.
Oh, I'm protecting myself. I tried.
I rolled an 8 after a protection
Damn
of
it.
6. So with this, Scarlet and Vladimir, you are still alive. The dead will now get the opportunity to vote.
Oh yeah, please do.
So, with this, although, to be honest,
No, we're not doing it.
we have...
Oh my goodness.
I had... Now, the Ripper did send me a note,
I'm
and the
sure he
Ripper
did.
has been manipulating me, and I do actually have an instruction from the Ripper, which I guess for my own safety I should follow at this stage.
Are you worried about dying?
We're going to play Russian roulette, guys. So why not? It wasn't going to happen, but let me just explain how this works. So let me just show you guys first, so you know that at least I am being honest about it, even if other people here cannot be trusted. Here I have cards, and it's Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will now shuffle them. And let's see. Well, the vote, it doesn't matter at this stage. We're going to play Russian roulette. So, I will ask... Let's ask... Raoul, as the first victim. Please tell me when.
Tomorrow.
Please choose... tell me when, please.
No. Yay. Stop.
Okay. I've got a card here. Now, once again, following the rules of this, Pepe, Vladimir, you are first on the list at number 4 on the list, and Scarlet, you on number 5 on the list of suspects. So the order will go Pepe, Scarlet, and so on and so forth. You'll have to choose a number from 1 to 8. You'll have to choose a number from 1 to 8. If you choose a number, and it is not the number on this card, you will hear a click. If you choose a number that is on this card, you will hear a bang, and you will be dead. So, Vladimir, choose a number, please.
1.
Click. Scarlet, please choose a number.
What can we go up to?
It is you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 has
up
been
to 8.
chosen. Sorry?
Up to 8.
Yes.
Four.
You're choosing the number 4.
No.
No, you've chosen, I'm afraid. Click. Vladimir.
I actually thought you said bang and shit myself. This is too much stress.
Sorry?
Really tense. Oh, 2.
2. Click. 1,
So tense.
2, and 4 have been chosen. Scarlet.
Can I call a friend?
I will rush you for an answer here.
8.
You're choosing. Are you choosing the number 8 or not?
Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah,
I need a decision, please.
Say it.
yeah,
Number 8.
yeah.
Bang! And so with that, unfortunately, Scarlet, you are dead. And we must ask you from beyond the grave, Scarlet, are you the Ripper?
No.
So there we have it, everyone. Third time's the charm. Vladimir, Pepe, you are the Ripper. And you have won. You have seen everyone else die. And do you have anything to say for yourself at this stage?
I feel very proud. This is my favorite ever time on this show. Yes.
Never trust a shed.
You seem like you're having a lot of fun. I'm glad.
So there you go, everyone. He made it all the way through to the end. And do you know what? He kind of like, do you know what? Like he used his tactics. He put up the challenge. There is precedent on this game. If people give me something interesting, I may go for it. Earlier, we had someone take a protection spell for the first time in 3 weeks. There was another one. No one else figured to take it. So, with this, audience, put any final thoughts you've got into the comment section. Otherwise, we will start to find out where we can find everyone on social media. Starting, of course, with Raul Julio. Elkie, where can the people find you?
Poppy, I should have known it was that guy because I would be first one to die and he was jealous of my mustache. But anyway, you can find me on the corner or at the rack scene playing my own but you can find somebody else at LPTV on other platforms. Check her out!
Okay, so that's Elkie TV on all of the platforms, in case we couldn't quite understand, because it is a little bit scratchy tonight. Dean Fartin, where can we find you?
You can look at that show, Google it. It's a long one. I didn't know that was going to happen.
Okay, thank you very much. Where can we find you? Jacqueline, where can we find you, please, Ruth?
You can find me, for right now, Ruth Arashnik. You can find me on Comedy Extreme and some of the shows.
Okay, thank you very much. Slappy Giuseppe, where can we find you, Jared?
Hey, you can find me on Instagram or Twitch at Slappy Giuseppe. I stream now Thursday nights for Twitch, and I'll be doing some other streams later. And you can also find me on Extreme most Fridays.
Okay. Awesome. Spider Corpse Noir, where can we find you?
I'm not sure. I've got a lot of work coming up over the last few weeks, so you might not see me for a little while. I'll be back at some point.
Interesting. Okay. Isha, school teacher, where can we find you?
Hey everyone, you can find me every Friday night on the Extreme Improv's Revenge of the Ripper. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. IST, I do a show and I'm part of the India Improv Ensemble. Asad is also here. And I have an account which goes by the name Kahuna Tamata. You can find me here.
Okay, thank you very much there, Isha. Shalita, where can we find you? Buffy.
Yeah, so I am on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok as Simple Plush Toy, so definitely look me up on that. I should be playing, streaming on Twitch in about an hour. We have some people who are challenging me and my friends to a game of golf with friends, so that'll be great. And then 2 hours after that at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be playing Bendy and the Ink Machine, so definitely check that out.
Okay, my name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at David Pistansky, spelled P-U-S-T-A-N-S-K-Y. And you should also check out the website XStreamed.tv, where you'll be able to find all of these shows, tons of podcasts, tons of articles, and so much more. But for now, let's come to our Ripper and Soul Survivor tonight. Vladimir, Pepe, Ewan Henderson, actor. Where can the people find you?
You can find me at these places. Vladimir, the character I was playing tonight, we have a show with Hannah, and it is there and stuff. And YouTube. Subscribe to me if you want to.
Okay, Vladimir, the character you were playing in the last 30 seconds of the show. Fantastic. Right, so with that, audience, do make sure you smash that subscribe button, slash it, in fact, over on youtube.com/Extreme Improv. And from me, Scarlett is going to boil in heaven with her freshly peeled carrots. It's
I
excellent.
haven't said bye.
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
Hannah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought you were just waving then. I did, yeah. Okay, where can we find you, Hannah?
Off in a game I didn't want to be part of, and now you've forgotten. You can find me. Shush. You can find me on Instagram at Hannah_McGowan. On YouTube, subscribe if you feel up to it. It's cool if you don't. Otherwise, you can find me on Extreme, Boss Beds Improv, Chattanooga as well.
Okay, fantastic. And with that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and watch out for the Ripper. Right, bye everybody.
Adios.
Bye.
I see you later. Hasta mañana.
Well done, guys. Well